right, so it is Roadkill. So we are here for Roadkill today. We have the Durango and Aiden's car, the 57. So we are going to be racing on the straightaway. That's where we broke the Ram Charger yesterday.
I wonder if that's the
That's not good.
center a little too hard, but
we're going to be racing there and see what we can do on this no prep surface. I actually think it's cool. I just wish 3 months ago they would have done it, because all the people that are pissed, and rightfully so, is because you were telling everybody that it's going to be on Woodward. Then 2 days before the event, now it's moved to the straightaway. If you said the straightaway 3 months ago, then nobody would have anything to be pissed about. They would just be here because it's on the straightaway. So we're going to see what happens though. I hope to at least get the fastest Dodge. That's what I would love to get out of this. And then we'll see what else happens, but we're off. The challenge in the situation is these aren't set up for no prep. So we don't have weight tabs in the back. I mean, your secret to something like this, put a whole bunch of weight in the back to help it plant that back tire better. We don't have the tabs on these. I mean, we're just, like, this is a fun thing. It's local, so we like to come do it. I mean, not gonna change the car all around to then try and go after it like some people do, and that's awesome. So, but there's too many things going on for us to concentrate on, like just this one event, to then try and make everything right for it. So we'll do the best we can with what we got. I mean, I've obviously won it before without making modifications in 1.0. But a lot of good cars here, and a lot of these guys, this is what they do all the time. It's just on an empty a street just like this. So, and I mean, we're more track racers, but we'll do what we can and have fun.
A lot of the cars that you would run on these types of scenarios would have where we can bolt 300, 400, 500 pounds in the back of these cars. They're not set up for that. So we just basically have to work with what we're given, and slowing them down is the only option.
and how much?
A lot. Significantly.
All kinds of sideways, back and forth. The Crown Vic gets there first.
Good lap. That's a quick lap. Having an issue. And you wonder if that's something that's going on in the computer.
Terry Palmer's got a big block in front of that thing, and he is going to power it to the... And the pickup truck is really starting to get with the program.
That's Morgan getting it figured out right there.
68.1 for Evans, 854.9 for Champlin.
Distributed a drive shaft before we're getting the early call.
So a drive shaft delete.
The Durango's back. It's all fixed up after the incident at Drop the Hammer. Bob busted his butt on getting stuff straightened out, as well as our buddy at the body shop. Got stuff done, but we were able to, new fender, new front bumper, new graphics, same door, new door skin on the back door here, and then just fixed the quarter panel. As always, everything can be worse. Now, stuff was pushed on the inside. Bobby had to straighten some bars, straighten the rack out, and get a lot of stuff done underneath. Mechanically wise though, radiator, intercooler, like no damage to any of that stuff. It was really just some bars, and Bobby added some extra support because we found some weak links in there. Based on that part of it, just sucks, but is what it is, and it is back. Hopefully better than ever.
Focus here for a moment. 100%. Raised front end. There it is.
Long travel shots on that thing. Man, a lot.
That's somebody who does this regularly.
So when we talk about the roots of where an event like Roadkill Nights started, we should look at that 62 camera. Tom, a native son of the state of Michigan.
Great. Keep coming.
So Jason Rucker is our star. We have some of the most talented track prep guys in the country here.
Absolutely. This is a challenge for them, and not being able to use that beautiful rotator that could have
Man, wow. All the wheel speed.
All the wheel speed, power coming on, but more so, rubber being laid down. So someone is happy that Tom just did that.
First time up, Aiden and I were right next to each other because how we went up in the lanes. And so whatever. I mean, we did our burnouts next to each other, but I didn't want to be side by side based on the first time down there. And something goes wrong, I don't want to take out one of us to take out both cars. So I let Aiden leave, and then I went after. And I mean, both cars spun anyway, and sure, it would have been fine. But we weren't racing each other for money or anything, and it wasn't the finals. So therefore, I let him go, and then I left.
It was not terrible. Like, we weren't awful here, and then it just shifted and said,
well, it was wheel spinning the whole time. The video.
Gear car wasn't white smoking at all in the video.
No.
Keeps smoothing the Dodge out of that tune-up, and he goes through a 531. And Bishop cruising lines out there. Wild.
Headed for the Revs. Headed for the Rev City.
We're fans of Drag runs out of the left, right, and center. And for John Moore, a ripping 6. Late model Challenger.
At this point, that's a coveted truck.
Yes. By Tanner on the right.
Tire checks out.
One of those of the. All time. The drill.
Tom Burnout Bailey.
What the hell's that? He started leaning on. He gets sideways down there, and Tom Bailey takes it to the house of 596, 3 with his hands full. Some better than others. Oh, it's of course built by Richie Franklin.
Wisely gets out of the throttle. That thing was coming on, Brian. The next drop was sideways.
All right, so on that last run, it's still spinning. I mean, we got it to come off the line a little bit better, and but it's still spun out there. So now we're gonna short shift it. I also put some weight in the back, and but we're gonna short shift it, try and just get it into third. I haven't even made it out of second gear yet. So I think somebody said we went like 580 or whatever. So I mean, we just have to. I don't know where anybody is. I know there's some 5.0 stuff, so I mean, if we can get it to go without having to lift, then we can do a lot better. So we'll see how this one goes.
What about Aiden's car?
Aiden's car is still spinning, so they're trying to get more power out of it. His is a little tougher for the fact that turbos. So I mean, once they start to spool up, it's kind of hard to catch them fast enough. So we'll see.
Tom Bailey's elected to swap lanes now. He's going to get the right lane and try.
Yeah, of course, Bailey has all the power in that thing, and he is going to try to figure out the best way to apply it. He still has not got that formula.
Took power out of it, got down the track.
575.8 now.
Deal Brothers put some more cold to it.
We're just trying to keep it as soft as we can to get it, trying not to spin out there. So I mean, that one we just short shifted it to get it into high gear as quick as we could. The burnout wasn't very good. I tried to just do a second gear burnout with it. For whatever reason, this thing just does not like to start in second gear. But so I didn't have a great burnout. Don't know how much that contributed to it. But then, I mean, it went down the track. It was spinning a little bit, but I mean, I was at least able to stay in it on that one. But I mean, it only went the one before, I think it went a 580, it went a 575 on that one. So the one that looked all screwed up and I was out of it early went basically as fast as the one that I was in it because we have so much power out of it. So we'll see. I mean, I can tell you it's a beautiful day. Not raining, and we're having a good time.
You go 5-10, 520 to 540. Someone go.
And that is on solid run. He's made a 568.
Bumps go. He might be outside of that bump on a big tire. Aiden goes through, clean pass.
Bailey goes 6:02.3 in the 50.
A false start. I said what I said.
Nice run from Sherry just started by Sherry the Dodge. Ben Piper and Mike Swampert off the starting line. Piper and
the lap the Billy's been waiting for all day.
GTR is getting with the program.
You talk about running that grass.
Side by side.
And the
.530 for Brian Atkins.
And then you have guys like you noted with Brian.
York was off first and will finish.
Top 8, we did not make the cut with it. I missed some of the passes because we were screwing around with the Ram Charger programming or whatever, so I could have got a couple extra passes at it. Ate it more like it was wiggling, so like he lifted, he just kind of felt uncomfortable, and I'm like, hey, that's fine, like at the big end with it, but he would have been well within the field. And the Durango, we could have kept turning it up a little more increments. We finally had it to where it was going. So I'm just hoping maybe fastest Dodge-powered Dodge, because I don't think anything in the top 8 is a Dodge-powered Dodge. So, and I know we were right there at the cut. So we'll go check that out, and we'll go watch the eliminations.
Everything's got to be on lock. Because I guarantee you that GTR is going to pull hard. And here comes Pooch, bringing in the first pair of elimination round 1 for Big Tire. Pooch now bringing the Pontiac forward up to the line. The car is loping idle, kind of zooms ahead. Onward and come on. Trouble for the GTR. The car stumbled off the starting line, so it is the Pontiac. By the 8th mile finish line, 5:28, outruns a 5:38. And so, unfortunately, this one.
J. Gary with the
and he is going to save the equipment as one would do, so he will get a free pass effectively into the semifinal round. You got to beat the man, you got to beat the man.
Gotta beat the man. And here comes the man.
Hall's down 498.7. Another run in the 4-second bracket.
Got their act together.
Finish line stripe of 5:24.6.
What a drag race.
Sanchez, I believe, gets down there. No, it was Hodson.
Deal Brothers.
5:18 outruns a 5:39.
Should be a good slugfest here, I think, by way of experience now. And I don't know Mr. Ward here at all, but
Ward's going to drive away. The Volvo goes a 5:14.
look at the ET. Briar's quicker.
Straight line down. And for a trip to the final round of Big Time.
You got him! At this track, land the fire! It was a fight till it wasn't. What a rabbit, that was a drive-by.
5:11 beats a 5:30 behind.
Good race.
5:12 and a 7. Mike Borggreen is going to the final round.
Second gun on him. You heard the second gun come on. Just for insurance.
Well, we started out with the first round, just blew the tires right off. We didn't know what we were going to do, so we went back, made some changes. Second round qualifying, they worked. Third round was good. The car wasn't in the best of shape, so we sat out the rest and waited to the final and crossed our fingers that it'd make 3 more runs. So it did, and we're here.
Congratulations, bud.
Thanks a lot, I appreciate it.
Not what we came to do, though, man. We're supposed to win it.
You know,
We're not good enough. That's what he's gonna say.
no. Fucking the Swede needed beat. And I thought the Deal brothers had him. Fucking now the Swede's head's gonna get bigger. Like fucking
On the video, it showed like you went by. I'm like, got him. I was pretty sure it had to be super close.
5,000, 513.6 on a whole shot by you, by the way. A 13.6 with a 13.1.
13 with a 6 and 13 with a 1.
2 times, back to back.
Three times.
Great job. Great job.
Thank you.
One more time, your small tire winner in the infamous Robo Wagon.
Oh, it was pretty rough. It started off not good. We were quite lost. Like, we didn't have any tune-up for this surface. We didn't test on any bare asphalt like this. We only tested on a better track, so we didn't really know what we needed to do. So we were kind of lost, and we were spinning and kind of struggling a little bit, but we managed to get some tune-up together and managed to actually, we got a little bit lucky and managed to get a good one in, and then we tweaked a little bit on that, but we kept running the same tune-up that we got lucky with.
How was the final? From your point of view?
I had no clue who won.
Oh, look at that!
Look at that face. Get that face real quick.
There's the finish line. Is that the finish line?
That's the finish line.
So what the fuck trip to be?
You tell me. Everybody keeps. I got 100. I got 100 messages that said contestant. He's like, you were around him on a foot. I'm like, we're like, it's got a timing system. I'm like, now I need the money for the last one now. Now I know you got it.
Let's not make it that close again.
No, I'm not going to make it close again next time. I promise.
I knew he was going to be fast, but I got the better lane. I felt like for the finals, so I felt pretty good with that. And I know it was going to be close. I was going to try to leave really fast, I was thinking, but I wasn't really fast on the light. I didn't really leave good enough. I should have left a little bit faster, I think. So my idea was to leave early, but I didn't really manage to do that. So it got a little bit closer than I wanted to.
We actually were all predicting that you were going to jump the light.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta give it a shot, right? That was my plan, but I didn't really jump it as much as I wanted to jump it. I was planning on jumping more to get a little bit of a gap. But that was a good race. It was a great race. That was a great race.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Three in a row.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. It was a great event, and I know the change was a big deal for some people, but like, this was pretty freaking awesome. My minor goal. Yeah, this is Dodge Power Dodge. Dodge rules! You heard him say it. Right? Woo! I'm taking this to the bank in the morning.